What's up guys, and welcome to another reaction video. This week, Craig went to go check out the GR86. Yeah, it's like this is literally the biggest launch of the year, right? Everybody's looking forward to this launch. Craig gets to go on this launch. I still haven't driven the car. We're gonna react to him drag racing the 86, and we're gonna look at the techniques that he used and what he did right and what he did wrong. But between us, don't tell Craig, sorry Craig, between us, it wasn't good. But we're gonna learn from this and we're gonna improve and we're gonna keep practicing until Craig becomes the ultimate driver. No, not really. He's just gonna get better. Okay, he just needs to get a little bit better. Anyways, let's go to the video. Let's check out how drag racing the GR86 went. Okay, so here we go. Craig getting ready to go in the Toyota 86 GR86, new one, whatchamacallit, whatever it's called, handbrake up. Here we go. He's got a car next to him. 3, 2, 1. Not bad, Craigie boy. That gets a bit slow there, but no.
Red wind before go. Okay.
Craig, red wind before go. Craig, someone pimp that guy, bro. Craig, why'd you pimp that guy, bro? But let's watch the technique, and we'll talk about Craig pimping him later. But let's watch the technique. Okay, so number one, the red guy did jump the start, but Craig wasn't ready, man. That's really the main thing when it comes to drag racing. You need to be ready to go. And we're going to see more of this later where he just wasn't ready. But the red guy did jump the start there.
3, 2, 1.
Also, he bogged. If you want to know what bogging is when you pull away and the revs aren't high enough. What he should have done was rev the car slightly higher and then pop the clutch. Now, if he had the traction control, that might have caused the problem. But I suspect they would have maybe turned the TC off. I don't know. But you want to, with these situations, possibly run with the traction control off if you can control the slide. You don't want to run with it off if you're new with the car. But you have to get enough rev so that when you pull away, the car doesn't bog down and drop back down out the power band. With a low power car like this, it's very, very, very easy to drop out the power band. So the ideal kind of sound that it makes is when the car just kind of dips down a little bit and then goes. And when it goes, it's immediately in that sweet spot. If you drop out of that sweet spot, you're losing a lot of time.
Okay,
keep this guy, bro, man.
That one. 3, 2, 1.
Okay, they did go before go.
What happened with that one? Oh, you went before go. That's a warning to red.
Yo, they're handing out warnings up in here.
3, 2,
okay.
1, go.
There again, you can't just 3, 2, 1 go. You need to suss out the vibe. So what I do with something like this, you first see how much time do I actually have before I must go. Okay, and when they say, and I'll show you guys an example. I've learned that when the 3, 2, 1 goes, you have to zone in. Now, Craig did well here, you can see. Craig did very well to zone in when it was time to go. You can tell by the way he plays with his lips, you can see. He's zoned in over there. So, and by the way, Craig's in the next room over here, so you can hear everything I'm saying. He is zoned in there, but you can't go 3, 2, 1. You have to be ready when the 3, 2, 1 goes. You don't have to worry about anything else. Everything's taken care of. And then the other thing is, first thing to do in a car when you're drag racing the car for the first time is figure out where the best way to launch the car is. Is it 3,000? Is it 3.5? Is it like on some of the VTEC cars, just flip and keep it there on top and then just drop the clutch? But you can't kind of figure it out. Ideally would go on one specific spot, but you need to know where the sweet spot is. And once you know where the sweet spot is, you just rinse and repeat. And then maybe you'll feel like, you know what, that sweet spot doesn't work so well. Let me add another 500 RPM, not another 2000 RPM. What Craig did here was he just kind of went, and then popped the clutch and went. It's not the best way to get the best results out of a drag race.
3, 2, 1, go. Lost again.
Now, let it be said that as funny as this is, it's kind of not funny, bro. You're supposed to go represent performance with Paige. We try not to lose. I'm not saying we always win, but we win a lot and we try not to lose, but it's cool. It's cool. Point is that this whole journey with Craig is so that he learns, and you're gonna lose in the beginning. And I've got a picture here of my very first drag race at Killarney. I lost that whole day. It's the most normal thing in the world to go to the drags for the first time and lose and lose and lose, because you're still learning your car. You'll really be surprised how much time you can gain with practice. You could gain like a second and a half, 2 seconds as a first timer just with practice. So when you go into the drags to lose the first couple of times, it's fine, as long as you just don't keep losing.
Okay, waiting for instructions.
Forgot to put the seatbelt on. Forgot to put the seat.
3, 2, 1, go.
Oh, check that smile. That's the smile of someone that knows. Oh yeah, I smoked you. But then that turns out he jumped the start. He jumped the start. Let's check if he jumped the start. Let's check if he jumped the start.
When you're ready.
Okay, so he's ready. Car's in first gear. That's good. He's ready to go.
3,
Hands on the steering wheel.
2, 1.
The revs weren't up yet, and he's already on one, and then he popped the clutch. So it's nerves. It's nerves when you get to the line for the first time. Everybody's watching. All your friends are there. People you don't know are there. People are already starting to talk trash. I've had it happen to me so many times that people talk trash about my driving. Nah, die man kan nie ry nie.
You know, I was expecting people to boo me off.
Oh, you got the guy that's like, that's the wrong driver in the car. That's the wrong driver. You know, hy sê die man wat hy carry. Come on.
It's just one of those things. So you need to make sure that you don't even get distracted. You're just there to learn the first couple times, and you will get better. It's just one of those things. The more you do it, the better you get. Check that smile. Oh yeah. And then all of a sudden you realize you jumped the start. Oh, look at the face change. Look at his face change, man. Look at his face change. Check it changes from that to, yeah. Wait. It goes from that to that. Yeah, you didn't go and go.
But I think I went on go.
No, you didn't go and go. You didn't go and go.
2, 1.
It was close. It was close. It was close.
Okay, the decider.
So this was his final run of the day, and if he won this round, then he would have gone on to the next round. But then this happened. I'm ready, eh? He says, I'm ready now. I'm ready to go.
Echo, you ready? 3, 2,
Revs up.
1, go.
Shame. I think he was the most focused there. To be honest, he was the most focused there. He had the revs up. He was ready to go. And this is the next thing, is that two things. You're going to make mistakes like that. You're going to forget to put the car in gear. I do it. It happens to me. It happens a lot. Okay? You're going to forget to put the car in gear. You're going to forget something. The other thing is that as long as you're improving in certain aspects, so he improved in getting ready. Granted, he probably should have put the car in gear. But then the other thing is he was fully focused, ready to go, revs were up. He did everything else right. If he just had that car in gear, he probably would have won that race. But let's wait for the excuses and enjoy the rest of the video. I think it was second day he thought he broke it as well. For a second day he thought he broke it. Look at that face of disappointment there. That is the face of absolute disappointment. Now, between us again, don't tell Craig I said this, right? I did put him under a lot of pressure for this one. I told him, you're going to represent performance with Paige. Our name isn't slowness with Paige, neutral with Paige, mischief with Paige. Huh? It's performance with Paige, which means we have to perform. And I think this is a lot of pressure. and he made a mistake, and it's just one of those things. But at the same time, I like to, when it comes to these type of things, push myself and others until they break, because then we know where the mistakes are. He will never make that mistake again. He will never forget that he didn't put that car in first gear. So you will always from now on check. I triple check that the car's in first gear. I always make sure the car's in first gear.
Still getting used to the clutch, man.
Okay, now there's the excuses. And that's kind of a lie, though. I'm getting used to the clutch. And here comes the final thing about drag racing. There's always an excuse. And the clutch is usually the one thing. My clutch was slipping. I'm still getting used to the clutch. My power steering, my linkages. There's always an excuse. But we can see here clearly this was driver error to the max. He wasn't getting used to the clutch. He didn't put the car in gear.
I'm still getting, yeah.
Ah, man. Craig. Anyways, if you like the content, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and come back and watch some more videos. Stay tuned for the full GR86 where he drag races, drifts, takes it on the track as well. Craig, yeah, he is a lucky guy, I'm not gonna lie. Check that out, and thanks for watching the content. See you guys in the next video.